This is management's main task in the financial area, that we have a good, sustainable, profitable growth, and with that, delivering a good cash flow. We promised to the market to be above the 5% EBITDA in 2024, and we will deliver that. And we are targeting to have a cash conversion of more than 80%. So what are we doing with the cash? We will finance our organic growth. We will look into M&A, and of course, very important, we have a proposal for a dividend payout of 1.3 euro.
There's some very interesting areas of the market that potentially Europe as a bloc has as a great challenge. And your company addresses some of them actually spot on. Markets of energy, petrochemicals, oil and gas. And are we as a bloc, are you part of some form of self-sufficiency that's going on, that's actually looking at global supply chains and saying, hang on a second, we can't trust the Russians anymore. We need to bring business back home. I know you've had your own Russian adventures, which you've had to obviously diminish the importance of as well. But is Europe getting better at bringing supply chains home, do you think?
Absolutely. And there are two main things what customers are focusing on. One is the efficiency improvement, and the other one is to get more and more sustainable. If it comes to efficiency improvement, it's about getting more independent from price variances in the energy supply, labor inflation, the wage inflation, inflation in general, and shortages and problems in the supply of the raw material, what they need. So they look very much into getting that under control. We as Bilfinger, we help customers to manage that better. We can save energy costs, we can take over regarding the labor part and having enough competent people. We have more than 30,000 in all the areas where we are. And of course, helping customers to work each day on improving their energy efficiency.
Yeah, and there's no doubt about it, Thomas. Companies are taking the mantle and doing it themselves. Are you getting any support from the likes of von der Leyen in Brussels or Herr Schulz in Berlin as well to actually act as a guiding hand for corporations to help Europe in these initiatives as well? Or is it literally just every man and woman for themselves?
Yeah, actually, I think the industry is more on their own in that. The political area, what we have in Europe, is quite diversified, let me say it like that. And it's fairly difficult for our clients to deal with that. Energy prices up, energy prices down, nuclear up, nuclear down, gas up, gas down. It doesn't make it easy for our clients to deal in such an environment. Then it's important for them to give a part of their work on the site, on the plants, on the existing assets to an outsourced company taking over and driving the efficiency, and especially if it comes to the raw material, energy cost, wages, labor, to get stabilization to the clients. So Brussels as well as Berlin, in that case, is definitely not supporting.
And Thomas, let's bring you back to where we started this conversation, which is about the steps that management is now taking to streamline the business. Just walk us through that and what it will mean for the cost line going forward and for your ability to deliver higher margin.
We decided to position Bilfinger into the efficiency and sustainability spot to be the number one in North America, Europe and Middle East in industrial services. When you have that as a target, with a midterm target, 25 to 27, with 6 to 7% EBITDA and a good growth of 4 to 5% per annum over that period of time, you have to see that your own company is very efficient too. So we decided to announce in November an efficiency improvement program, which will decrease administrative structures in the company, which is simply too big and too costly for that what we are doing. That program will bring us 55 million savings. A big important thing of that is that 25% of these 55 million euro savings will go back into training and education, because the competence of our people in industrial services makes the difference for the client.